I woke up from my surgery with a pain in my stomach, but I couldn't speak because of the anesthesia. And that's when my surgeon asked the nurse in Spanish, "One of the clamps is missing. Did you count all the tools before we stitched her up?" "I thought you counted them," the nurse said. And that's when the surgeon told her, "I think we left a clamp inside her." The nurse immediately panicked, asking what to do. "Nothing. We can't open her back up now. It would look suspicious," he said. I tried to tell them I understood every word, but my tongue still couldn't work because of the anesthesia. "But if she gets an infection, she could die," the nurse told him. But the surgeon said they would just blame my diabetes since no one could know they messed up the surgery. "Wait," I said, but it came out garbled, and so the surgeon told the nurse to sedate me because they needed me quiet while they figured this out. And so the nurse pushed something into my IV that made me feel foggy, but I fought to stay awake. "What if someone finds out?" the nurse asked. "No one will find out. She doesn't speak Spanish," the surgeon said. Then he confidently explained that by the time I woke up, they would have papers saying I had diabetes, so no one would catch them. "This feels wrong," the nurse said, and I thought I was safe. But the doctor yelled, "You want to lose your license? Remember, you counted the instruments, so you're also responsible." That's when I started to feel my tongue again, so I knew the anesthesia was wearing off. "If she codes, we say it was diabetic shock. Understood?" the surgeon asked. "Understood," the nurse said, and that's when I said in perfect Spanish, "I understood every single word you said." Their faces went white. I switched to English, saying I wanted the hospital administrator or else I was calling the police. And so the hospital administrator barged into my room, and after I told her everything, she rushed me into surgery. When I woke up again, a new surgeon was standing over me holding a huge clamp. "This was inside your stomach," she said. I fainted from the shock.
Every day for 5 years, a woman gave me a sandwich, but I never saw her face. I was homeless, living behind a strip mall, when I saw an uneaten, wrapped sandwich on the dumpster. I looked around, then snuck over and savored my first meal in 3 days. My stomach stopped rumbling, and I went to sleep not hungry for the first time in months. The next evening, a woman with her back turned was leaving another sandwich on the dumpster, and this time there was a note beside it. "What's your favorite?" I wrote it down, and the next evening, another sandwich was there just like I said. That night I found a crumpled leaf and left her my own note. "Thank you, mystery sandwich woman." The next day she left a sandwich with extra protein and veggies, and soon I stopped losing weight because of her sandwiches. She started leaving me little notes often, stuff like she'll try Sneak 2 tomorrow, and that I help her just as much as she helps me. I began looking forward to these notes just as much as her sandwiches, because I truly felt like we were friends, and that's something I've never experienced as a homeless person. On Christmas I used all my money to buy a frame, and put a photo of one of her sandwiches in it. I left it on the dumpster as a gift, and the next day found a wrapped box with warm gloves and socks inside. I'd still never seen her, so I put on my gloves and went in to figure out who it was. But my face was still dirty, and none of the employees even looked at me. I was crushed and walked out, but the sandwiches still kept coming, and for 5 years I stayed alive because of the mystery sandwich woman's kindness. But then one evening there was no sandwich and no note. I was disappointed, and then I saw the "for sale" sign on the window. The shop had closed down. I started crying because I thought I lost her. But the next morning, a man came up to me at the dumpster with my favorite sandwich and an envelope. He explained that his daughter was the one giving me sandwiches. She died of cancer 3 months ago, but before she died, she'd asked her co-workers to keep leaving me the sandwich every night, so I wouldn't know anything changed. She made her dad promise that when the shop closed for good, he'd come give me the final sandwich. I teared up and took the sandwich, and when I opened the envelope, a check for all her savings fell out. There was also a note: "I never showed you my face because I knew I was dying. I didn't want us to get close, only for you to feel the pain when I was gone. Please enjoy my last sandwich. Thank you for everything, mystery sandwich woman." I turned over the note, and it was a picture of her making a sandwich for me. I finally saw her face. I unwrapped her last sandwich and cried as I took my last first bite.